We're Vernon and Mariana.
And today we're going to take you to the most beautiful Starbucks in the world.
Not only is this the first Starbucks to ever open in Italy, this is also the biggest Starbucks in Europe, and today we're going to see if it's worth the hype. The Roastery features a unique design that combines local Italian craftsmanship with Starbucks' signature style. It is truly beautiful as soon as you walk in. Of course, this location has an in-house bakery. If you want to beat the crowds and truly experience the Starbucks Reserve, we highly recommend you get here as soon as they open.
We just had quite the show. I think this is the first time we've ever had such a show while ordering coffee in Starbucks. The staff so far have been super helpful and like recommended what we get, what we try, and they just kind of gave us information about the coffee, how it's made, the process. And it turns out the siphon coffee, what did she say was?
Wasn't the most complicated type of coffee. She said that was going to be the Chemex. And she said it extracts like everything out of it. So I think we've had siphon coffee once or twice before, but we never got the rundown about what's so special about it. And the lady was super friendly, which is good to say because everybody's been super friendly so far. And so, yeah, she told us that it's also extremely hot. And so we have to be careful. So we have to pour it out first. And then when we're done, just let it cool off. Ooh, that is hot.
It smells amazing.
I'm guessing we're not going to put any cream or sugar in this thing. We're just going to let it ride like this.
Something she also said, she said pour the coffee and let it cool off a bit because when you drink coffee super hot and once it cools off, the taste will be completely different.
The other cool thing is the lady told us about a lot of little hidden details. For example, some of the marble on the floor comes from Verona and some of the marble even comes from the Duomo. The same cave that you get the Duomo marble from, and it's apparently the first time they ever allowed a commercial business, like a private business, to be able to use the marble from the same cave that the Duomo came from. So it's a little bit of a factoid there, but I thought it was kind of interesting, and the fact that the people actually know that much about the store really means that whenever you come here, if you have any questions whatsoever, they're going to be able to help you out.
Vernon picked out all the desserts. We got 3 because it's still early and we're a bit hungry. What are you going to start with?
So I want to start with this one here. This is the brioche, or the, it's like a croissant. Now, the reason why I wanted to get this one is because they're everywhere in Italy. And I wanted to see what Starbucks is like compared to one you'll get somewhere else in the city. So that would be this one. The other really cool thing about this is that the bakery is actually here inside of the restaurant. You're not going to pull these pastries from any other place. So if you're looking for something freshly made here, all of this stuff is. It's extremely moist inside. I think that it's just filled with cream. It's not some kind of like a donut type thing where you're going to get a little bit of cream in the middle. There's cream throughout it. The almonds are really, really good as well. And the this thing right here is very soft and very flaky, so you can tell that it's fresh. It hasn't gotten hard yet.
Well, we're still waiting for the coffee to cool off because I do not want to burn all my taste buds. Vernon got this really interesting looking cinnamon roll. Essentially what it is, that's what it said on the receipt. So it peels apart. It is the crust is very hard. Sorry, it's still early, I haven't had my coffee. The glaze on this is like almost like honey. Then you have the hints of cinnamon. It's really, really good. I don't know how they get the outside to be just so perfectly just hard.
It's like they kind of crusted it like a creme brulee kind of thing.
Yeah, but if you look at the inside, it's just totally soft. This is delicious. So I'm not going to pretend like I know what's in this coffee, but it has notes of dried maraschino cherry, hazelnut, chocolate, saffron, and candied orange peel. It smells amazing. Usually I'm not a huge fan of black coffee without anything, but this coffee, honestly, I don't know if it's the cherry or probably the chocolate, but you don't need sugar. It's very smooth and it's very bold. I know it says medium body. This will wake you up for the day.
It's probably bold for us because we're used to putting cream in our coffee, so we smooth everything out with, some kind of almond flavor or something like that.
Old habits die hard, but this coffee is 100 out of 10. This is probably like top 3 best coffees I've ever had in my life.
So if you're not a black coffee person, this is not going to fix that for you. But I will say that it makes things a little bit easier if you don't have cream or sugar, and it actually lets you for the first time taste what high quality coffee made in a professional setting is actually like. And I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. Yeah, it's a little bit smooth. It's just smoother over the top. Like the bitterness is kind of removed from it. I don't taste any of that, and I actually don't mind or don't want to put cream or sugar in this. So just to give you another idea about how nice the people are here, the lady just came by and handed us 2 complimentary whiskey barrel-aged roasts from Guatemala. So she's got ice cubes in these. I can't really tell what these are going to taste like just yet, but we're going to go ahead and give those a shot right now. Okay, so let's see what this tastes like.
It feels weird doing chin chin at 8 a.m., but we're in Milan.
Whiskey barrel-aged coffee.
Oh, you smell that?
Well, yeah, that definitely smells like bourbon or whiskey. I'm not a big drinker, so I can't really tell you what vintage that would taste like, but it definitely tastes like
sweet. Whoa, I did not expect that.
Like if you just smelled it, it smells like you're drinking whiskey.
Yeah, but when the first taste of it, it's actually very mild and very sweet.
It is. It's like she put sugar in here already for us, but I don't think she did.
No, this is just straight coffee because they really want you to appreciate the taste of the coffee and the roast.
And then afterwards, you still get a little bit of an aftertaste of whiskey in here, so
I like it.
It's good. That's something good.
This would be very refreshing if it wasn't 3 degrees outside.
You know how some people like to drink right after they have they think that that's a cure for a hangover? I wonder if this will kind of trick their body into actually drinking coffee. The last one we're saving, the last dessert here is the strawberry pie. This one was also the most expensive. This one was €7.50, but let's see if it's worth it, because it definitely looks worth it.
It's not like a thing you get in your typical Starbucks.
Whoa. It seems like a slice of the best birthday cake you've ever had. Very creamy. And of course, like we said earlier, everything is made here. The strawberries are super, super strong.
Save some for me, damn. Oh no.
The Roastery also features the Arriviamo bar, serving cocktails inspired by Italian culture and coffee. After all the food and coffee, we decided to walk around and of course stock up on some more coffee to bring home, and you can't leave a Starbucks without bringing a few mugs home, and here they have quite a few exclusives just to this location.
You can't leave such an epic place empty-handed, so we got some mugs, we got some coffee, so we're gonna try to recreate some of these drinks at home. Wish us luck.
So thanks for sticking around. That was quite the experience we had at this Starbucks here. There aren't many of these in Italy, obviously, so it's kind of a specialty experience, especially when you get to try these really cool blends. The people were super friendly, the food was amazing, and we're definitely coming back, and we would definitely recommend you check this place out if you come back, if you're ever in Milan. Just make sure you get up early enough, because right now it is a little packed. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Ciao.